Welcome to a very special edition of the Nightly Review. This time we're joined by special guest BluesFanReacts. Let's go!
Yeah! Bro! He did it! We're on a freaking power play! Why are we not shooting? Yes! We're
I can't even grammar properly right now. How frustrated I am. The Golden Knights lose 3-1 against the St. Louis Blues. How's it going?
How are you?
Doing well. How was it tonight in Vegas?
Perfect. Knights fans, I don't have enough. I can't come up with enough good things to say about them. They're so good.
It seemed like there were also quite a bit, like a decent amount of Blues fans in there. How was that?
Oh my goodness, it was probably 30% Blues fans.
Yikes.
There are so many. I got recognized like 4 times.
Really? That's pretty cool. Break down this game for me. What happened?
Okay, first period, Blues came out swinging. I think you knew that. I mean, everyone in the building knew it. And the arena staff is like trying to get the crowd going. It's like make some noise chants every 5 seconds. You're like, hey, get in this. I know we're being outshot 7-0. Come on, like get in this. And eventually, that's what's awesome about the on-ice production is holy crap, did the Knights feed off from that energy, and the crowd was just totally in it, even though they were being totally outplayed. You know, they were totally in it, and obviously they get that goal. It cripples us because I mean we're watching the game, and it seems like that we still have the shot advantage, and then we look at the clock, and suddenly it's like 16-9 Knights.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was about halfway through the game, and I was like, oh my goodness, they're both on pace to hit 50 shots on goal, let alone attempts.
Yeah,
like,
and that almost ended up happening.
it ended up being 43-38 or something. Just crazy amount of shots. I thought Vegas had an abysmal first period. Defensively couldn't get anything going, and then all of a sudden we ended up getting that goal from Carlson. What do you think helped the second period to solidify games from both sides?
Jordan Binnington. Jordan Binnington happens, and this is by far his best goaltending performance, I think, in the last 2 years.
Honestly, I was thinking the same thing. Since your guys' cup run, that was the best I've seen Binnington look.
But yeah, that second period was something else for the Blues, and you know, it's just unbelievable. And I'm so glad I got to see it.
The Knights had a little bit of a pushback towards the end of the third before the empty net. Were you, on a scale of 1 to 100, how worried were you?
Oh my God, my heart was jumping out of my chest every time that puck entered the zone. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, there were times my soul literally left my body on shots, especially that one scramble sequence. I think it was like 7 minutes to go in the game, and then that TV time, I just remember Rube just yelling at the team. Like, I am not full on yelling at the Blues bench, like so loud you can almost hear it from where I was sitting.
As one of the last undefeated teams remaining in the league, really good time to be a Blues fan, eh?
Well, yeah, something like that. But I mean, if you think about it, the season's early and we're tied with Buffalo right now.
Well, if you had any advice for the Golden Knights as they continue to struggle without their top 3 forwards, not only Stone and Patches, but also Tuck out of the lineup until February, what words of advice would you give to Golden Knights fans? What do you want us to look for moving forward? Bright spots, etc.
When I look at the Golden Knights, especially after this game, the fact that they can generate momentum on a dime is something that very few teams in the NHL can do and has ever been able to do. You know, this team thrives like crazy off of adrenaline and motivation, and they get the crowd in it. When the crowd's in it, the team's in it. And that's, you know, not very many teams can properly say that, but Vegas just does a fantastic job of that. And the other thing, your middle six, even without these guys, unbelievable. Like, probably the best middle six in the league, besides Tampa Bay, if you were to ask me. Robin Leonard, I thought, stole the show for the first 2 periods. You know, Robin Leonard just played out of his mind. You know, the Knights are a fantastic team. They are still cup contenders, even after watching this game. It even solidified to me. This team is 1,000% a cup contender. I would not be surprised to see them in the final.
Well, I for sure hope so. But I definitely thought the goalies were the top performers on both teams tonight. Leonard and Binnington, really fantastic showings from them. But if you had to give it to a skater on the Blues, who do you think really put them ahead?
You know what? I'm going to say Tarasenko this game. He seemed to be all over the ice. I'm not just talking about that goal. That goal was good, but anybody could have scored that goal. But it's what Tarasenko was doing on that. So he was generating chances left, right, and center. I feel like he just totally overwhelmed the Knights there.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I'm peeved at is Jordan Binnington, like, fantastic performance. You know, we kind of agree that's one of his best goaltending performances since the Cup run. He didn't even get a star at the end of the game.
Honestly, for me, it would be Binnington first star, Leonard second, and Tarasenko third as well. I think that before his goal went in, he had 6 shots on goal, and that's not even counting the one on the power play right before his goal that just barely missed the net. And a couple of other chances that he had that weren't technically shots on goal, but like you said, generating chances, generating those shots and those opportunities. For someone who requested a trade not too long ago, really seems like he wanted to be there and wanted to perform for the Blues. Well, thank you so much for joining me on my video.
Absolutely.
Love to hear from you, and the fact that you're normally in Salt Lake will make collabs a lot easier.
Thank you so much for having me on. I love that. Anytime you want me on, I'm happy to come on, and then that's the same for you as well.
Sounds good. Thank you so much. Again, that's BluesFanReacts. Go check out his channel. Link is down in the description, and expect a little bit more in the future.